Oh, wow. This camera is very bright. Ugh. Hey, El Rondo. I got to see if I can do something about this camera, huh? Let me see. Let me try turning off some lights here. That didn't seem to work. Oh. All right, well, that's a little bit better. I'm using a different, unfortunately, I have to use a different camera today. So, no, I'm not outside. Definitely not outside. It is crazy outside. You can hear me okay? And the shirt's back on the hook. Yeah, if you can hear me okay, I'm going to try and see if I can fix the camera pretty quickly. We'll see how this works. It may not be able to. Yeah, strange color for sure. Yeah. It's hard for me to change the exposure because I can't get up my normal camera program because it's being hogged by the encoding software. Let me see if I can do some stuff. Well, luckily we're not going to be doing too much. Yeah, I can't reduce the brightness, man. I'm trying. I can't. I don't have any controls on the YouTubes. I could if I could cancel this, but I'm going to keep going. Hey, David, how you doing? Okay, we're going to try one or two things. Yeah, there's not a setting. No, there's a setting on the camera, but I can't get to the camera. Everybody, we're going to try a couple of things, okay? And if it doesn't work, we're just going to have to. Let's see about that. There we go. That's better. Yeah. That's better. No, I can't reboot. If I reboot, I lose this, and then I got to create another one. So I can't reboot. This is a scheduled cast. All right. So I think that brightness is okay. We'll see if we can do the color. We'll see if we can do the color, okay? Let's give this a shot. Ta-da! All right, better? Okay. Okay. Now it looks a bit dark. You guys, you're killing me. All right, we're going to try the light back on. And we'll try this. Okay. And let's one more try here. Okay. There we go. We're going to go with that. All right. So we got a few people on. That's awesome. I'm just going to try. I'm just going to play a little blues first, and then we'll do our quiz. Okay. Got a quiz for us. I've been messing around with some Robin Ford style stuff, and let's just check it out. So, can you hear that? Okay. Sound good? All right. Hopefully it's okay. Anyway, we'll do kind of that. That stuff is all based off of basic jazz blues and just some neat extensions like that. Real nice, yeah, nice and sweet. Or these, just these, very simple. Or these horn stabs. All right. Anyway, I really dig the movement, and yeah, cool stuff. Hey, so I will TBA. We'll get to the chords. Actually, it's very, very straightforward, and there's just a few principles. Although the extensions are different, right? So let me give you one principle, and then this is just basically blues, but we're using a lot of sixths, and we're using an idea of movement or two. So, for example, one idea of movement is that I can take any chord that I'm playing to, and I can play either the seventh above as an approach chord, or I can play the seventh below, right? So if I'm playing a B7 right here, I can play this, or I can play, or I can even play, right? Now that's obviously simpler than what I was playing, but it gets the idea of the movement in there. All right. Hey, I want to say hi to everybody here. So there's a few new people. Glad to see you. As always, Matt, glad to see you. We got a lot of comments today. Alrondo, good to hear you. Garrett, great to see you. I thought I kind of maybe pissed you off a little bit on one of my comments. So sorry about that if I did. On My Love, I know I didn't mention Henry McCullough by name in that comment. So I hope we're good. Always respect your knowledge of the Beatles. I get it. Yeah, we got the shirt back up. TBA, good to see you. A couple of new ones. Pavan, good to see you on. All right, and David P, always great to hear you and see you. BRP, awesome. Tony, good to see you on. And Carl, yeah, happy Sunday to you too, Carl. Let's see. And wow, we got a lot of stuff. Good to see you on. And all right, Cap, awesome. Heyo. Yeah. All right. James, excellent. Glad to see it. Manchild, Al Gilliam, great. We got a lot of people on today. And if I missed you, Daniel, sorry about that. So we have a little quiz today. And I was inspired by, I don't know what the heck I was doing. I by an idle Saturday with maybe a little too much rum. And so what we're going to do is we're going to play a game. I'm going to give you a destination in rock and roll, and you have to tell me how to get there. Okay, like an example would be horn stabs, not horn steps. El Rondo, horn stabs. So they're stabs. They're like, you know how the horn plays a duet or a duet, you know? On a guitar, you can't really do that. So you play like a that kind of stuff. Hank Garland used to play a lot of that stuff in the 50s and 60s. Stabs. Yeah, stabs. All right, so here's how the game goes. Got my dog going. He's into it. She's into it. All right. Yeah, stabs. So so here's how the game goes. I'm going to tell you a destination, and you're going to tell me how to get there in rock and roll, okay? And we'll just see how it goes. Some of these are really obscure, and some of these are pretty gettable. And so let's try, like for the first one, like a non-rock and roll idea would be Buffalo. Gotta do something about that dog. Buffalo, and the answer would be Shuffle Off, right? So that's how you get there. Buffalo's the destination. Shuffle Off is how to get there. Does that make sense? Hope so. So how about this one? So we'll try and keep to rock and roll. I know what's going on here, by the way. I'm going to try and lighten it up, okay? Hold on a second. I think I can do this. Jeez. Come on, dog. Stop barking. There. I think that lightened it up just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to try the first one. So the first destination is heaven. How do you get there in rock and roll? This is an easy one. I'm going to put this one down. Stairway. So BP, BPRB, BRP, BRP, BRP. Stairway is the answer. You got it, right? So that was a pretty easy one, right? All right. Let's do the next one. And no, it doesn't have to be rock and roll. It could be like 70s pop or something like that. Okay, here's the next one. Hell. How do you get to hell? Okay, Eddie Cochran, 3 Steps to Heaven. That'll work. I'll give it to you. Highway, right. Or you could take a bat out of hell. Well, that's how you get out of hell. How do you get out of hell? Take a bat. I like that. That's great. I gotta remember that one. Okay. Excellent. Highway. Yeah, AC/DC. Okay. All right. Here's one that's a little bit different. The levee. How do you get to the levee? See who gets an answer for this one. This is a little bit harder. Well, I mean, it breaks. It could break. The levee could break, but yes, G-Mac, you drive your Chevy to the levee. That's right. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, here's a little bit. Here's one for the Beatles fans right there. Your door. How do I get to your door? Hop on the bus, Gus. Yeah. There's one for the Beatles fans here. Your door. Long and winding road. That's right. The long and winding road that leads to your door. That's great. All right. Okay. Back to rock and roll. So that was the Beatles, right? Long and winding road. That was awesome. Yeah, no reply, right? That would have worked too. Okay. Here's one from the same era, but different band. This is what takes me to you. This is a toughie. This is the thing that takes me to you. This is a real tough one. Magic Bus, David, you got it. Awesome. Awesome. Right. Every day I get on the do. That's not even the right words anymore. I haven't listened to that in a long time. Yeah, that takes me to you. The Magic Bus that takes me to you. That's right. The Who. You got it. All right. Okay. All right. Here's another easy one to go after that one. Clarksville. Clarksville. Hi, Dad. La Familia Flores. Hi, Dad. Last Train. Yeah, everybody's getting this one. The Last Train. To take the last train to Clarksville. The Monkees. You got it. Yeah. By the way, somebody's saying Dad. Yeah, I got this plaid shirt on, right? They had Plaid Day at work the other day. I walked in and they said, "Hey, Mark Z, you got a great shirt for Plaid Day." I said, "It's Plaid Day?" I had no idea. All right. Okay. Okay. Here's another obscure one. I live in Ithaca, New York. BRP, BRP. I'll show you what it is outside in just a second. Okay. No problem, Tony. I got it. Okay. Let's see. Through the desert. What takes you through the desert? Plaid shirts rule. Horse with no name. Man, you guys are really good. You guys are really good. My wife came up with that one, and I You know, I didn't know it. I couldn't get it. I don't know. Warm smell of Kalitas. Yeah. Okay. Well, given that one, I'm going to do a reverse one. I'm going to tell you how to get there, and you have to tell me the destination. All right. Hey, Osman. I think that's Frank, right? If I remember correctly, Osman 5151. That's Frank. I got your email, by the way, the other day. Thanks. All right. So this one, I'm going to give you the how to get there, and you have to give me the destination. So this is pretty easy. Dark Desert Highway. Well, hotel, but be more specific. Yeah, there you go. Hotel California. Hotel California. You got it. Okay. How about this one? Georgia. Georgia. How do you get to Georgia? No, not the last train. The midnight train. There you go. Or you could use your mind to get to Georgia, right? Excellent. So those are both acceptable answers. All right. Everything's acceptable answer. This is this rock quiz. All right. Let's see. I think it's going to start getting a little bit harder now. This is a really tough one, okay? So I'm going to give you a little bit of a destination. Here's the destination. It's New Orleans from Chicago. How do you get to New Orleans from Chicago? There's a bunch of different answers here. Yeah, you got it. James, you got it. That's the right song. City of New Orleans is another great by Arlo Guthrie. But James is saying Jesus just left Chicago. So the actual way I have written down is working from one end to the other and all points in between. Right? From Billy Gibbons there singing that. Okay, and here's another one. Yeah, ZZ Top. Here's another one. How do you get to New Orleans from Baton Rouge? From Baton Rouge. It is a hard quiz for a non-native speaker, but you're doing great, El Rondo. How do you get to Baton Rouge? Route 66. I think that's how you get your kicks. Huey Lewis. Oh, I don't know. By thumb. You got it. You got it. But El Rondo, which song is that? Another answer. There's another answer. Hitchhiking is right, but you name the song. How do you get to New Orleans from Baton Rouge if you're busted flat? Bobby McGee. That's right. That's right. So I think it's Bobby thumbed a diesel down. Diesel. They took a diesel. Right? Yeah, Bobby McGee, me and Bobby McGee. All right. Okay, here's another one. Sea of Green. How do you get to the Sea of Green? Yellow Submarine. You got it, Garrett. Every Beatles one you're going to get LSD. That's great. LSD. You got it. Oh, that reminds me. All right, so here's another destination. And how do you get there? Over the line is the answer. Over the line is the answer. It goes with GMAX. Yeah, one toke. You got it. It goes with GMAX last answer. Or sort of. It's related to it. One toke. You got it. One toke over the line, sweet Jesus. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see this one. Oh, this is how you avoid troubled water. How do you avoid troubled water? What do you take to do that? Prison. Bridge. You take the bridge over troubled water. That's right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Here is, I want to leave at least a couple of easy ones for the end. Okay. All right. This is a tough one, I think. If your destination is you find yourself in the middle of the pouring rain, how did you get there? In the middle of the pouring rain. It's a song from the 90s, actually. Song in southern U.S. It's an activity that gets you there in the middle of the pouring rain. Give that dog a bone, yeah. Running? No. Running? No. Looking for a brand new start? No. Memphis. You walking in Memphis. That's right. Walking in Memphis gets you in the middle of the pouring rain. Okay. That was really good. TBA, you are incredible at this. Everybody's really good. I can't believe how good you guys are. All right. All right. Here's one that's got an easy answer and an obscure answer, and probably many answers. Let's try home. How do you get home? Ooh, ABBA destinations. Waterloo, maybe? I don't know. I don't have any ABBA on here. But this one is home. Yellow Brick Road. It's close. That works, right? Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. I just saying goodbye to the Yellow Brick Road going home. That makes sense. Alabama, yeah. There's stuff like that works. Like, yeah, GMAC, you can't find your way home. There's so many, right? Home Sweet Home, Dorothy. Click your heels 3 times. All right, this one is the one I'm thinking of is a country song. Country Roads, yeah. Country Roads. And there's the obscure answer that I came up with is in a truck. Does anybody know the song that gets you home in a truck that's going back there? In a truck that's going back home. All right, Mike, good to see you. That's Elton John, Country Comfort. Great song if you don't know it. You should look it up. So there's 2 Elton John answers there, Yellow Brick Road and Country Comfort. All right. Okay, here's one for softer rock of the 70s. How do you get to Carolina? Up on the truck, Gus. Yeah, we're still on that one. That's how you leave your lover, right? There's 50 different ways. In my mind, yeah. Gone to Carolina in my mind. I love that song. That's one of my faves. Okay. Are there any Bruce Springsteen fans out there? I tried looking up Bruce Springsteen. You know, there's a ton of different things. They say the river and how do you get to the river and all that. But this is a Bruce Springsteen song. How do you get to Candy's room? How do you get to Candy's room? What do you have to do to get there? Tunnel of Love. Yeah, that's not it. Crickets. Yeah. All right, this is a difficult one. You have to walk the darkness of Candy's room, of Candy's hall. That's what gets you to Candy's room. You have to walk the darkness. Yep, you got it. TBA. That's it. All right, I got just a few more here. Ooh, this is a toughie. How do you get out of the woods or in the city? Out of the woods or in the city? Tunnel of Love is a great album, and it's a great song, and it's a great song by Dire Straits too. But this is How Do You Get Out of the Woods and In the City. This is a song that's on the same album that Baba O'Reilly is on. Going Mobile, Bowhead, man, awesome. That's great. Okay, now I'm going to give you a how to get there, and you have to tell me where I get, okay? So what's with this dog today? I don't know. Okay, so here is the how to get there. You take a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. Where does that get you? On a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. Let the dog in, yeah. On a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. New York State of Mind. That's right, Frank. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, just a couple more. This is another state of mind. And yeah, New York. This is another kind of state of mind. And here's how you get there. Just a little pinprick. What does that get you? Just a little pinprick. Comfortably numb. Man, you guys are really good. All right. So just two more questions. You guys did great. I mean, this was incredible. I think these are tough. A lot of these were really tough. I just have a couple more. So here's one for you guys. This isn't a destination or anything like that. What was it about the werewolf that was seen outside of Trader Vic's drinking a pina colada? What can you say about that werewolf that was outside of drinking a pina colada outside of Trader Vic's? What was special about that werewolf? Yeah, he was in London. Yeah, he had perfect hair. His hair was perfect. That's right. Okay, last question. Who did we see hanging down at Dino's? Who was hanging down at Dino's? You hate that song. The Bots. No. The Boys. Oh, yeah, the Boys. That's right. The Boys, because they're back in town. All right. Well, anyway, gang, that's it. That's all I got for today. I used them all up. So that's it. Oh, a regular thing. So, yeah, we could do that. So, maybe we'll put a couple more, and then you guys can pose a few for me. I'll tell you what, message me or, send me an email via my website, markzabel.com, and, whatever. I guess I would say put them in the post here, but then people might read them. But that's okay too. If you want to put them in the post, in the posts or in your comments, that's great. And we'll do that. All right. And that stuff I was playing in the beginning, first, oh, geez, I just bumped this guitar. I don't play this guitar much, but this, I have to tell you, I know people don't love this guitar, but this is an awesome guitar. And this guitar I picked up for $135 on eBay. That is not a joke. $135, 137. And I've put way more work into it. I changed the pickups, and I leveled the frets, and I put in a bone nut. I didn't do that. I had my tech do it. And this is just an incredible guitar now. And, get a Gibson Florentine, geez, you're going to pay a couple grand minimum. So it's just an incredible thing. But we'll do, we'll do a lesson that's like that. That stuff that I was playing before, we'll do a lesson on that sometime coming up. They are not stacked pickups. They're Surf 90s or GFS Surf 90s. I'm not sure why I put them in. I probably should have put in something warmer, but when I dial down the tone, it gets me what I want on that for sure. And it can play sort of the rockabilly stuff pretty well. So they're kind of closer to P90s, somewhere in between a P90 and like a Revtron, sort or those old Gretschy sort of things. Yeah. So anyway, so we'll do that. I also there was somebody on last week who had mentioned that they wanted more Brian May, so I did that. I just did that little lick today, a little Brian May style lick. But we're gonna do. I've almost got worked out the whole God Save the Queen, at least the first part of it, and so we're gonna do that one, and then we'll do Hammer to Fall. So that would have been fun. We could have the does tone wood affect the sound argument one day. Okay, I got to prep for that one. You do know I'm a physicist, so I got to prep for that for sure. Poor man's filtertrons. Yeah, they are. At some point, I'll probably put in filtertrons, but I actually really like the sound. So I thought about putting in TV Jones, but I didn't put them in. Yeah, we'll do Hammer to Fall for sure. Was that you, Cap? It might have been. It was somebody last time who was going nuts. Please, no, please, no tone wood. Yeah, I don't know. Tone woods matter for acoustics, I think, a lot. All right. Well, anyway, enjoy your Sunday. I'm going to show you what I'm doing today. It's probably going to be bright, so this is what I'm doing. Okay. That's the best I could do without making everybody sick. So I got a lot of work to do this afternoon outside. All right. Hey, everybody. We'll see you. All right.